guys, welcome back. We're doing an eat and train with me today, which if you're new, for whatever reason, it's basically where I'm sharing everything that I eat today as well as my workout for the day, just to kind of give you a full picture. And of course, with the disclaimer, this is not meant to have you compare what you eat to what I eat. This is just simply for some meal inspiration and again, show you how I am nurturing my body both nutritionally and physically, I guess you could say. We're up and going this morning. It's 9 o'clock and I'm already in the gym parking lot, which if you know me, that's good for me. Usually I'm more so an afternoon lifter, but we have a full day on the agenda and I really wanted to make sure that I got to the gym today. So for this morning for breakfast, I really hate to say this guys, but I am going through an egg ick. I know. And again, if you know me, that's tragic because I've been having eggs every single morning for breakfast for honestly years at this point. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Like this honestly is kind of normal for me. Every like 6 to 8 months, I'll get an egg ick. But usually if I just change how I'm eating the egg, like for example, normally I have them scrambled, but like if I have hard boiled or if I make like an omelet, whatever, usually if I change the format of the eggs, I don't have the ick anymore and then I'll eat it like that for a minute until I get sick of it, then I'll switch again. So I've been eating hard boiled eggs and I still have the ick. Like it's still not easy for me to get them down. So I've only been having 2 hard boiled eggs, like you guys saw today, 2 hard boiled eggs with some Celtic sea salt and some pepper. And even that is a struggle for me. I have a really interesting relationship with eggs, which maybe some of you guys may be surprised by because again, I eat them so often, but like that's usually why I always need to have turkey bacon with them or like toast because I need something to break up the texture. Anyways, this is turning into an egg rant. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs this morning with some cantaloupe for my breakfast and now we're going to hit some upper body. All right, first we're going to start with a high to low machine row here. I really do love this machine and I'm doing 3 to 4 sets of 12. So I'm always dropping my shoulders away from my ear like that to really engage our back muscles. And I'm essentially just trying to drive my elbows down towards my hips by squeezing my back muscles. So this isn't a bicep move. I'm not trying to pull the weight with my hands. My hands are just a hook to pull the weight down by contracting my back muscles. This is such a big range of motion. 11, 12. And I'll always do a little reset when I need it because I find when I get tired, my shoulders will start to creep up. So I'll resituate, re-engage the appropriate muscles so other things don't compensate and then go from there. Now we're moving on to some chest work. This is an incline bench press, which this actually, the seat seems way too low. This is a little bit better. I like it so that my hands are kind of in the middle of my chest line when I am grabbing the handles. Same thing, dropping those shoulders down. I have a nice wide grip personally on this. This is a little heavy for me, but that's okay. Core is nice and tight. 6, 7, 9. Okay, we're gonna stick with 3 sets of 8 to 10. I can call it good. Now we're moving into shoulders. I love lateral raises. Dumbbell lateral raises are honestly probably my favorite upper body exercise, just like all together. But it's good for me to force myself to switch it up. So we're going to do a preloaded barbell upright row instead. I like to keep a grip that's just past shoulder width apart. My palms are facing down. And I'm basically just going to keep this bar grazing the front of my body. And I pretend like I'm kind of a puppet and there's strings from my elbows and someone is just pulling my elbows up and I'm squeezing my shoulders to bring that barbell up to the middle of my chest line. Now again, we don't want to go too high because we're going to lose constant tension. And then we're also just going to be putting unnecessary stress on our shoulders. So I'm stopping pretty much smack dab in the middle of my chest or when my upper arms are almost about parallel with the ground. And we're doing 3 sets of 15. Same thing, I'm not letting my shoulders creep up. I'm keeping them down away from my ears and focusing just on my shoulders. We've never done this before here on the channel. And honestly, I don't think I've ever done this at this gym either. But I'm on a decline bench right now. Gonna swing my legs through here. And we're basically just going to be doing traditional sit-ups, but this is basically like a decline sit-up. And what's really important with any ab movement, especially with this one, because it's very common with certain ab moves for your hip flexor to take over. So you really want to make sure, I always try to explain it as someone is cinching a drawstring. You want to pull your belly button back to your spine. So that's also going to help give you that flatter stomach instead of having your stomach kind of bulge out when you're doing the ab movements. You want to try to bring that belly button flat back to your spine. That's what's really going to engage your deep core muscle, something called your DVA. Make sure that you're actually targeting your abs and getting those to work when you're doing any ab movements. So again, drawing that belly button back, and I'm really focusing on squeezing my abs to pull me up and curl at my abs. So I'm trying not to have a bunch of pressure above my ankle on the foot pad. This really should all be coming from your abs. Take it nice and slow if you need to eliminate momentum and to help you really focus on your mind to muscle connection. Again, pressing that stomach flat into our spine. We're going to do this for 3 sets of 15, and I'm supersetting it with my upright rows. Good shit, Moroki, good shit. Good old bicep work. I'm just doing some seated curls. I'm not even alternating, I'm just doing them together. And I'm going for 3 sets of 10. Again, keeping those elbows really tight and stationary to my sides. I'm not letting them flail out as I come up. The only movement is in my elbow joint here. My forearms are coming up to bring my palms to meet my biceps. Whew. 20s are a lot for me. A huge thing with bicep curls, you never want to come in and actually like let the weight flop back in over your shoulder. So if you can notice, I'm coming in and kind of stopping about with like a quarter of the way left. That's to keep constant tension, because when you're coming all the way up, you lose that tension. So I'm coming up to about 3/4 of the way and coming back down. And lastly, we're gonna finish off with a tricep exercise. I'm realizing that like everything, I keep dropping everything today. A majority of what we did was machine work. I don't know why, that's just kind of what I was feeling like today, I guess. But so we're gonna finish off with a tricep exercise, and then we gotta get going because I still need to shower and wash out my hair before I meet my sister. I'm just going to do a traditional tricep extension with the rope attachment here. Same exact thing with the bicep curl. My elbows are nice and tight to my side. I'm not flailing out, and I'm driving my pinkies down towards the ground. And I'm really making sure I'm squeezing my triceps with every single extension. I honestly feel like triceps are one of my favorite upper body muscle groups to work. I don't really know why. I like hate to love the burn. More so I should say I love to hate the burn. And let's do 3 sets of 12. And that's a wrap. This is honestly so classic me. I have a tendency to be late. Okay, I will own up to it. However, I do feel like I have very much so improved on it. I'm not like perfect, but I'm better than I used to be. But my sister Sophia, I don't know if she knows this, but she is the worst out of anyone. Like, she's almost too hard to plan anything with because she's usually that late. So I've been so on her today, like making sure that she's on time. I haven't even announced what we're doing, but her and I are going to a craft market, which I love. I'm so excited. And so I've been so on her to make sure that she's on time today. And now I'm like, wait, I'm gonna be late. Like, I'm not even on schedule. So we're not late yet, but like we have to keep moving. I think this is what we're gonna do for the fit. It's giving like art teacher, art vibe, craft show. You know, I just got this at TJ Maxx and it literally was on sale for, I just took the tag off, $13, which is amazing. It's 100% linen. This is the brand Nicole Miller. I really love just like artsy kind of tops like this. And then I think I'm going to use this little crossbody bag because it's kind of like the same mustardy yellow in here. I just feel like I'm like a 90s mom situation, and I just feel like it's cute. This is where we'll be at today. All right, I need to do my hair and then off we go. For a quick mid-morning snack, I just had like 3 slices of cantaloupe. It's so good right now because it's in season. Oh my gosh. It's so like juicy though, so it's so messy to eat. So like no one needs to see me eating that, but so good. And then I'm also having this Chomp's beef steak. This has 10 grams of protein. She's early, like
I was waiting for you, like.
Yeah. We really don't know what to expect. It's at, I actually don't know the name of the market, I'm gonna be honest. I'll put, oh, Penny Lane Market, it says it right there. They said that there was up to 70 different vendors, but I'm hoping that means at once because it may just mean across the 3 days that the market is open, so we'll see. do a haul of her purchases from the market.
I've been looking for like pearl pieces for a while. I don't know why. I've just been kind of like drawn to pearls. So I got this cute little bracelet. It's all from the same vendor, and I feel like it like kind of became like a little set to wear together. This is a necklace, which was like, I really like this necklace.
Adorbs.
Because the pearls are like
the influencer hands.
Yeah, like, you know.
I low-key think this is the best part.
Yeah, Livy loved these little earrings, which like I'm a flower girl. Like I love wearing flowers. Like. So it was kind of nice that it was like a pearl and a flower, and then they go all together so I can put them all on as a set.
Shout out Bijou Clay. How would you say your name? B-I-J-O-U?
Yeah, Bijou.
Bijou Clay.
She comments, she's like, it's literally by jaw.
It definitely was smaller than I thought the market was gonna be, but I feel like it was still solid. They had way more, like they had quite a bit of baked goods, honestly. I almost got a cookie, but I'm not because I think I want to get frozen yogurt today instead. But I'm happy we went. It was cool.
Yeah, it was a good little time, but it definitely was not what I was expecting.
I feel like because we're used to like big, because back like in the Northeast where we're from, I feel like there's a lot of like antique shows, craft shows, markets, and like we've been to big ones, and that's what I thought it was gonna be, because it was like
70 vendors.
Yeah, and it was like 3 days long, and so I thought it was a whole kit and caboodle shebang. But it definitely was a smaller scale.
Yeah, like there was one back in New York that was like an entire, do you remember that one that was like a giant warehouse? It was so big.
Yeah, why is it? I don't know.
It was like there were hundreds of vendors.
And the thing is there's always really good stuff. Like, okay, I have to say in the Northeast, the food is really good. Don't you think? Like produce and stuff, and then like good, and then also art stuff is so good. Those are adorable. Wow, those are so cute.
I'm gonna put the necklace on too. I am mixing gold and silver. Sue me. I feel like I'm sick of the rule. Like I want to mix gold and silver. Why can't I?
Honestly,
I think it looks bad together. So
I kind of think it's a cool girl thing to mix metals now.
Yeah,
so it's like IDGAF about the rules. Like I make
like,
my own. Okay, time for lunch. We're going to a place called Slackwater. I'm so excited. I'm literally going to grub. What pizza did you get?
it's called the Italian Job. A lot of meat and some peppers on it.
It honestly looks really good. And then I got something called the Ogden River Club, which is ciabatta with avocado, roasted red pepper, aioli, turkey, and then peppered bacon.
I already know this gluten-free crust is gonna be fire. Do you see that?
Yeah.
This is a gluten-free crust. It's super hot.
Well, it's good they use gluten-free flour because I feel like
like King Arthur.
Yeah, because like chickpea or like cauliflower doesn't hit the same, but that still looks fluffy.
Oh, whoa.
Is it good? So it's like, on second thought, get your own pizza. Oh, this looks so good. Woo! Look at that. They definitely kept the provolone, but that's okay. Oh, did you ask for that? It's missing like a chipotle aioli. It's like a little, needs a dressing. Let's see how it is with the ranch. It's so good though. I have 0 complaints. I'm gonna try a slice of the pizza. Dipped in ranch, of course. You would just think it's a thin crust pizza. Yeah. That's really good.
Those Italians, they know what they're doing.
I also never really introduced, this is my sister Sophia. She's the sister above me. I'm one of 4 children.
People don't know that?
I don't know. I feel like you haven't been on my channel since, remember that one video way back in your Hobart sweatshirt?
Yeah.
That was literally
wild.
in 2020.
Yeah, like I haven't been on the pod, so people don't think I'm part of the
that was
family.
my next lead-in. Like, you ruined it. I was gonna say, like, if you guys want to be on the podcast, like,
like drop a like and comment. Like,
yeah, like
she doesn't know what to talk about.
No, but I've been thinking about it, and I actually think there's a lot of things that we could talk about. We definitely, in general, can talk for a while. It's more so about me, like, just getting the topics. But I think I have quite a bit of things.
For context,
because also it's like big sister chats.
Big sister stuff. I am a vet, so I went through vet school and like stayed pretty fit. So I feel like if you guys have questions about like how to go through like school and like stay on your fitness routine, things like that. So if you have some questions, let Liv know. Maybe we can answer them on the podcast.
I probably wouldn't do it Q&A style.
They can ask like one or two.
Oh my god!
Like
okay, yeah, no, maybe I could end it. I can end it with some Q&As. I feel so tired. I wish I could take a nap, but it's not a smart decision because it's already 6 p.m. I am so thirsty. I've been so thirsty since like an hour after lunch. And usually if I'm like this, I'm like, oh, it's probably because I need electrolytes. But I kind of feel like I'm so thirsty because lunch was very salty. I don't really know why. But like I've been chugging water and I'm still like so thirsty. So I'm gonna just make a big fat drink. This is not my usual setup where I do this, but I figured the lighting's a lot better here than when I tried to like shove you guys underneath my kitchen cabinets. So I'm going to do some collagen and then also some greens, because honestly I want something sweet to sip on. Which, by the way, EHPLABS is having literally one of their biggest sales of the year. It's their summer sale. For the month of June, you can save up to 60% off of bundles, and they're really, really good. Like, just trust me, I'll link some of my favorite actually down below in the description. They're like literally some of my favorite products, and then you can also use my code on top of the bundles and save even more. So traditionally my code LIVEFIT10 is 10% off. But if you're watching this the day this video goes live, which is a Thursday, my code is actually an additional 20% off. You literally can get so many products for like a little over $100. It's insane. That was so good. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to do a really quick, concise run through of what some of my favorite products are from EHPLABS in case you're someone who is trying to get into supplements, you've always wanted to try EHPLABS, or you're someone who's just wanting to restock. This is my holy grail OxyShred. I use this as my pre-workout. This is the only pre-workout I've used for the past 2 years. They come in 3 different versions. We have one caffeinated version, we have one that has no caffeine in it if you're an evening lifter, and then they also come in a ready to drink can. This is carbonated and caffeinated. They also have an OxyShred Hardcore, which is like extra caffeine. This is just great for helping with increasing your focus, your performance, boosting your mood, boosting your overall energy. I love this stuff because it never gives me a crash or any jitters or anxiousness. My dad takes this honestly before kind of any physical activity that he does, and he loves it. He always says how much it helps with his focus and getting in the zone. So there's our Joe testimonial. Next, I'm kind of gonna pair these two together, but they're Oxy Greens and Oxy Reds. This is more antioxidants based. This is exactly what you're thinking of, like your greens from your leafy greens and stuff like that. Both of these are just great for helping get in your micronutrients, helping to fill any nutrient gaps that you may have in your diet. These definitely are not meant to replace getting your micronutrients in through whole foods, but they're just a convenient supplement option when you're needing it. Both of these things are going to be helping with your vitality, your energy, your blood flow, your gut health, your digestion. I honestly also really like to sip on these. Again, today's a perfect example when I really just want something sweet to drink. Both of these taste so good. I have to say Oxy Reds are my favorite. They taste so, so, so good. Favorite flavor in that is the Raspberry Refresh. And then in Oxy Greens, I really love their strawberry margarita flavor. Next, we have collagen. This, of course, is great for your hair, skin, and nail health. This is a marine option, meaning this one is plant-based. And this also does have added vitamins in here to help with the proper absorption and utilization of this collagen that you're supplementing with. This is unflavored, so I tend to go for this one because I can add it in with other drinks or other smoothies, but they do have a bovine collagen option that is flavored that also has electrolytes in it actually with coconut water. And then I'm going to lump these two together. I haven't talked about this ISOPEP protein on my channel yet. I'm normally a blessed girly, but a lot of my favorite flavors have been kind of being sold out. So I just thought now's the time to finally try their whey protein, because believe it or not, I've never tried their whey protein options. And I honestly really like this. This is in the chocolate decadence flavor. This has 25 grams of protein. It is third-party tested. This blessed protein does have a little bit better ingredients, I would say, just because there's no artificial sweeteners in here. But it's really kind of up to you if you're more of a vegan girl or you don't want any dairy. This is a really great option for you. Or if you do prefer whey protein for the taste or the texture or whatever, then I do really like this ISOPEP protein as well. So again, my code is LIVEFIT10. And if you're seeing this today and you take action today, my code LIVEFIT10 is 20% off this Thursday and honestly every Thursday for the month of June. I'm surprised with how much that lunch like really held me over. I didn't even feel that full after it. but I'm still like not crazy hungry for dinner at all. So I think I'm just going to keep it simple and just do a chicken salad because I had prepped some chicken yesterday. I know salads can be plain Jane, but that one genuinely hit. That little recipe was perfect because it was the perfect balance between like savory but then also some sweetness. I threw in the strawberries and then I also added in that peach mango salsa, and so it was just kind of this duality of like some savoriness. We got some salty lettuce with the balsamic, with the oil, and then boom, we got some sweetness with the mango salsa in the strawberry. I personally love strawberry with balsamic. So that was like kind of exactly what I was wanting.
You want to know what hits?
Yeah.
Ice cream cones.
Yeah, so then I was getting into that, like, so for breakfast, yep, for dessert. Wait, why are you licking now about you?
That's why I'm about to wash it.
Oh. Okay, for dessert, we've been doing cones. This was Laddie's creation. He showed up at the crib with some of these waffle cones and half-baked Ben & Jerry's. And we've been making our own little ice cream cone. I personally like to add my rainbow sprinkles. And this has been our dessert for the past few nights. Not every night, but yeah, like honestly, I know I said earlier that we might be going to get frozen yogurt, but then I literally just decided not to get it because I wanted this more. That's how good this is. Laddie last time did such a great job at getting me all of the cookie dough. Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, better than any of our ice cream options in our town, so I think this is why this is winning so hard.
What? You're looking at the chocolate on my lips?
No, actually. Laddie won his tournament today. Golf tourney.
Yeah, it was for a good cause.
There was a prize because it was a fundraiser, so like there's a bunch of prizes and everything, and if you got a hole-in-one, specifically only on hole 7, the prize was literally a whole freaking surf boat. Which I was like, Laddie, come on now, focus up! But unfortunately, no one won it. I mean, how the chances of it is like 0.00007.
It's low.
How many more cones do you have?
Honestly, your bigger problem is if there's any ice cream left. Anyways, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. That's everything that I ate in a day and also how I trained. My workout will also be written down below in the description box. And also don't forget, if you're wanting to get your hands on some EHPLABS supplements, again, they're having a sale where it's up to 60% off of bundles. And today only, well, I guess every Thursday for the rest of the month, my code LIVEFIT10 will be worth 20% off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.